on. Last year, I did my best, but I knew probably I was going to come up short. But yeah, this year, everyone thinks they've got a shot, and everyone's playing really good football. So
A week and a day remaining. What's the general feeling with yourself? Where do you feel that
yeah, I
you
feel
are
good.
positioned?
Feel really good about the work I put in and what I've shown on the field, and if I am chosen, I feel very confident in going out and being able to lead the team. But John's a confident guy, Shane's a very confident guy, and I'm sure they feel the same way.
This past week, Drovno said he was asked specifically about you and John if he believes that Michigan has a quarterback that could lead it to a national championship, and Drovno didn't hesitate. He said, "Yes, we have
Yeah,
two quarterbacks."
absolutely.
Is that a coach line, or is that really something you guys feel in your heart?
Well, yeah, I'm sure, I feel good about that, from a personal standpoint. I'm sure John does too, and, their game plans and stuff are to perfection. So as long as anybody can execute them, then we'll be fine.
Well, we're hearing a lot about this freshman class being different, and that they're sort of, we want to play now, we want to make an impact now. What are your impressions of Brandon Peters?
Peters has done an amazing job. He came in the winter, and that's a lot. I did that, and it's a shock. It's a culture shock. It's cold here, and he adjusted well. He did really well in the spring. Played the spring game a lot, and hit a lot of open wide receivers, and carried that momentum into the offseason. And every fall camp for a true freshman is tough, but when you've got this NFL playbook, just kind of thrown up on you. It's tough, but he's adjusted well. He's taken all the punches and kept walking, and he's been looking really good.
What's been best about this camp for you since August 8th?
Yeah.
Where you made the most strides?
Well, like I've said to some people before, the game has slowed down tremendously. So, seeing receivers before they get open, seeing blitzes coming, knowing why we're calling the play instead of I need to go to this person on this play. All of those have really helped me succeed this camp, and feel good about it.
We heard a little bit about how you guys would get players together and kind of secretly off to the side.
Yeah.
And how was that competition with the other quarterbacks? Is it kind of like
No,
silly and friendly,
that was kind of, I said earlier, that was kind of blown out of proportion. The whole offseason, people would love to just jab and make jokes and stuff, which is fine. If John beat me by 5 minutes to Shem, I'd walk in and the O-lineman would say like, "Oh, John was here 5 minutes before. I guess he wants to start." And if I couldn't throw and John could, it wasn't like hey, don't tell him or whatever. But it was funny to see the media get a hold of that and think that John and I, or me and Shane, or anyone, hate each other. But no, it was never like that.
With the other players, are they kind of like stroking that competition even more? If they're sending out jokes like, "Oh, he's here 5 minutes."
Yeah, well, before camp, yeah. But then once camp started and it got real, everyone just kind of went about their business and worried about their own competition. But there's a lot of competition across the board at all positions this offseason, and with so much attention just on our position, I think people just got tired of it, so they just wanted to make jokes. So.
Guys, we gotta move him out. I'm sorry. We gotta get these guys lunch and 2 meetings.
All right,
Sorry.
appreciate it, guys.
One last one, Dave. One last one. Well, the left tackle battle, Grant and Ben Bredeson. What's your take on that?
They're all doing really well. Huge dudes, fat, big, cute guys that are just working their ass off. So feel good about it.
Do you see either one leading right now, or is it even?
No, they're both doing what they're told, and it's tough to lead when you're doing everything right at all times. So feel good about it. I know the blind side will be protected.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Juan.
Yep.